Area Fair. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight at the Fair Queen Contest and the crowning of the 2024 Lebanon Area Fair Queen. My name is Elizabeth Voigt, and I am thrilled to be your MC this evening. We have an exciting night ahead, and our contestants have been working diligently and are eager to showcase their talents tonight. Each contestant has already impressed the judges with their written essay on what my fair means to my community, and their personal interviews were conducted earlier today. Tonight, they will introduce themselves to you. They will deliver a 3 to 5 minute speech on why you should come to my fair, and then they will also do an impromptu question. This will allow the judges to assess their public speaking skills, their community service, commitment, involvement with our Lebanon Area Fair, as well as their personality. And this is a huge task, and I know it's a hard decision for our judges, as the Fair Queen will represent and be the face and the voice of who the Lebanon Area Fair Queen is, the Lebanon Fair, and in numerous capacities throughout the year. And they will also be competing in January at the Pennsylvania State Fair Queen Convention, along with other state fair queens as well. So before we begin and introduce our ladies this evening, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the Wangerts of Myerstown for sponsoring the tractor and wagon for our Queen Parade today. So this year too, we are excited to introduce a new addition to our program. Not only will we have a Fair Queen, an alternate, but we will also have a princess as well. And so this evening we have 3 lovely princesses, contestants, as well as 3 queen contestants. So we'll go ahead and start here, and we'll introduce each candidate, and they will be giving their introductions to you. So we'll start here with our princess contestants, and again, this is in no particular order. We are going to start with our first princess. This is contestant number 1, Karina Bumgardner. Let's go ahead and give her a warm round of applause. And she is escorted by her father, Corey Bumgardner.
My name is Coriana Baumgardner, and I'm the 13-year-old daughter of Corwin and Tara Baumgardner of Jonestown. I enjoy living on a small farm where my 8 siblings and I enjoy raising dairy show heifers, market hogs, and market lambs.
Thank you, Coriana. Let's give her a round of applause. Our next contestant is Miss Sage Balmer, and she is escorted by her father, Matthew Balmer.
My name is Sage Balmer, and I am 11 years old. My parents are Matthew and Jenny Balmer. I have a brother named Shane and a dog and a cat. I show 1 steer, 2 pigs, and 1 duck.
Thank you, Sage. Our final princess contestant is contestant number 3, Ellie Eberly, escorted by her father, Michael Eberly. Let's give them a round of applause.
Area Fair. My name is Ellie Everly. I'm an 11-year-old daughter of Michael and Lydia Everly, and I hope this milkshake makes somebody's day more sweeter.
Thank you, Ellie. All right, we are going to now move into our Queen division, and we'll start with our first Queen contestant, Kylie Williams, escorted by her brother, Connor Williams. Let's give them a round of applause.
Good evening. I'm Kylie Williams, the 19-year-old daughter of Ash and Amy Kelly of Lebanon. I am a 2023 graduate of Anvil Cleona High School, and I am a current sophomore at Central Penn College, where I am majoring in surgical technology. I am a member of the Lebanon County Livestock Club, where I am currently serving as the assistant secretary. And you may recognize my face, as I have been the alternate fair queen for the past 2 years, but you won't want to forget my face this year, because hopefully the third time's the charm.
Woo! Thank you, Kylie. All right, now please welcome our next Queen contestant, contestant number 2, Brooke Beeman-Sturfer. And she is escorted by her father, Justin Beeman-Sturfer.
Good evening. My name is Brooke Beeman-Sturfer, and I'm the daughter of Justin and Eve Beeman-Sturfer. I'm 18 and will be studying agricultural business this fall. My future plans involve being an agricultural loan specialist and eventual country farm store owner. I'm so excited for the Lebanon Area Fair this year, as this will be my 9th year as an exhibitor. It is truly near and dear to my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke. And please welcome, last but not least, our last Queen contestant, Maggie McAteer, escorted by her father, Jerry McAteer.
Friends, family, and community members. It is a true honor to be here with each and every single one of you this evening. My name is Maggie McAteer, and I am the daughter of Beth and Jerry McAteer, where we reside in Anvil, Pennsylvania. I am 18 years old, and I most recently served as the 2023-2024 Pennsylvania FFA State Reporter. My future plans are to attend Delaware Valley University to double major in agricultural business and communications. It is truly an honor to be here with each and every single one of you this evening, and I hope you have a wonderful time at the Lebanon Area Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie. Excellent job. There's just one more special person I would like to introduce to the stage. I would like for everyone to please stand as we welcome for the last time our 2023 Lebanon Area Fair Queen, Miss Madison Copenhaver, escorted by her father, Nevin Copenhaver. Throughout the year, Madison has made several appearances in the Lebanon Valley promoting agriculture, her community, our fair. In January, Madison had the opportunity to travel to the Pennsylvania State Association of County Fairs convention to compete for the coveted title of the Pennsylvania State Fair Queen. We are proud of her dedication to the Queen program and her ongoing promotion of our fair. After her reign, Madison plans to attend the Harrisburg Area Community College to pursue a business degree, and she also plans to complete a sewing certification program through the ASDP. One of her favorite memories serving as a queen this past year was the night of Tough Trucks to support the Fill a Gas with Hope organization. She was honored to serve as the 2023 Lebanon Area Fair Queen and is thankful for all of the opportunities that she was presented with. Let's give Madison a warm welcome once again. And we'll hear later on more from Madison about her reign and her title this evening. But in the meantime, I'm going to introduce our three judges who have graciously traveled with us tonight to judge. So we'll go ahead and start off with Megan Stock. Megan lives in Adams County, Pennsylvania with her husband Ross on their family's farm where they raise pigs and beef cattle along with a growing variety of crops. Her favorite task to help with on the farm is picking pumpkins in the fall. Megan grew up involved in the Dauphin County 4-H program, even qualifying to compete at the national level for various poultry competitions. Today, she's currently a certified veterinarian technician at the Animal Hospital of Dauphin County, mainly focusing on exotic and zoo medicine. She is a member of the American Veterinary Medical Association and is fear-free certified and always striving to further her certifications and education. In her free time, she enjoys sewing, traveling, gardening, and entering baked goods in her local fairs. She is thankful for the opportunity to be back here at the Lebanon Area Fair as a judge. Let's please give her a warm welcome. Next up, we have Margot Seckler. Like her father, Bell & Evans owner Scott Seckler, Margot grew up on her family's farm, helping raising chickens and learning the family business from a young age. She's passionate about helping others. Margot received her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Penn State University. She has worked as an EMT in the emergency medical service as a firefighter EMT with her local fire company and as an emergency department nurse. Margot always planned to return to the family business out of love and respect for the work and its people and its values. She shares the same passions for animal welfare, innovation, and the health and well-being of the team as the rest of her family. Margot's education, experience, and interpersonal skills serve her well as the Executive Vice President and member of the board where she fulfills a supportive and philanthropic role, promoting programs that further connect Bell & Evans to its team members, partner farmers, and local communities. Margot takes a special interest in youth, agriculture, and next generation farming. Especially as the proud wife of a farmer and new mom, Margot and her brother Scott Jr. succeed Scott Sr. as the 5th generation of leaders of the family-owned business. Let's go ahead and give Margot a warm round of applause. And our third judge for this evening is Becky Black. Becky joins us from New Oxford, Pennsylvania, where she lives with her 9-year-old son, an Australian Shepherd, and chickens. Having grown up as an active member of her family's farm has inspired her to be an advocate and continuing educator of the world in agriculture. She is a lifelong 4-H member turned leader and volunteer and participated competitively in public speaking as an FFA member. Currently, she serves as the Student Service Coordinator at Gettysburg Montessori Charter School in Gettysburg, coordinating services of special education students, EL students, and students with disabilities. Becky is currently completing her master's in educational leadership through Wilkes University. She is honored to participate as a judge in this rewarding learning experience for young women today. Let's go ahead and give Miss Becky Black a round of applause. All right, here we go. We are now going to move ahead into our speech part of our contest today. And we are going to start with our princess contestants. And each contestant was asked to write a 1 to 3 minute speech about why you should come to the Lebanon Area Fair. And we are proud of all of our contestants. We know this is not an easy job, but public speaking is a tremendous life skill that I know you will use forever. We know they've got this, and I know you've got this. So this is going to be in no particular order, but we are going to begin hearing from our princess contestant number 1, Miss Coriana Bumgardner.
Let me tell you a story about a young girl who had a big dream, but didn't have much to work with to make this dream possible. This girl's dream was to have one of the largest livestock farms in her county, but she kept on running into problem after problem. This girl's dream didn't start to become a reality until her older sister decided to buy a beef cow. Without thinking, her older sister bought the calf hutch and everything she needed to grow this heifer and start something great. Because this girl shared a passion for agriculture with her sister, she helped when she was needed to grow the herd, and eventually adding dairy show heifers, market hogs, and this past year, lambs. From then on, she became very interested in taking care of animals. However, it wasn't until 2021 when this girl got the chance to buy her own dairy heifer and show it at the Lebanon Area Fair. Now, in case you haven't figured out who this girl is Coriana Baumgartner. This girl is me. See, agriculture in my everyday life didn't always look like me waking up at 6 a.m. to take care of my project animals as well as my family's herd. I had to grow in my knowledge and learn that to be successful is to work hard with what you have instead of wishing you had more to work with. I also had to learn that in agriculture, I would learn way more about myself that I never knew. Because of agriculture, Pennsylvania, as well as our world, can flourish with more opportunities, responsibilities, and industries. To be rooted in agriculture is to truly have a passion for the industry itself. As Ryan Goodman says it best, agriculture is more than just a part of life. It's a passion, a lifestyle, a resilient community that works together to feed our world. And that alone is agriculture in my everyday life. Thank you.
Excellent job, Coriana. Our second contestant is contestant number 2, Sage Balmer.
Why should you come to the Lebanon Area Fair? You should come to my fair because it is the best place to go in the summer. My fair is everything you need for a week. There's entertainment, music, food, rides, animals, contests, exhibits, track events, friends, family, and did I mention food? Since I mentioned food twice, let's talk about the mouth-watering french fries, the refreshing milkshakes, and the delicious fried bologna and pork roll sandwiches. All these items and more will satisfy your taste buds for the week. The entertainment and track events will make sure you stay off those electronic devices as you watch the performers, acts, and motorheads have the time of their lives. My personal favorite part of the fair is the animals and exhibits. This part of the fair is where the ag community can share their love and passion for the industry. Families can come talk to the farmers and producers during the week. Producers can share with the family why and when the dairy cows get milked, when the sheep are shorn in the summer, and maybe even convince them to buy their meat from a local producer from now on. The fair is a place you can go and see all your friends and family in one place. It's a huge reunion and so much fun. The fair has been a huge part of my life. I have literally been here since I was born. I have many pictures to prove it. My family helps with the fair a lot, and that means I do a lot as well. I have helped in the office, sell tickets, work in the food stands, help with the barbecue, animal setup and cleanup. It's crazy to see it all get set up within a week, and then cleanup only takes about a day. I get very sad when the week is over, but then I look forward to next year's fair. Thank you.
Way to go, Sage. And our third contestant in our Princess Division is contestant number 3, Ellie Eberly.
My everyday ag life. My name is Ellie Eberly. Welcome to my everyday ag life. Let me tell you all how agriculture is involved in my life daily. I have 4-H animals I'm raising to show here at the Lebanon Area Fair. This year I am raising a pig and dairy beef. After showing them, they will be sold at the sale Wednesday and Friday. Every day I must feed them. I must walk, wash, brush them. One of the reasons I do 4-H is because of how much fun it is, but also because it helps teach me how to care for my animals. There are also fun activities to do with other 4-H members. 4-H teaches me about farming and how ag is used in our everyday life. From feeding my animals and farm chores, like keeping buckets clean and cleaning out stalls. I help my grandpa on the farm too with growing sweet corn and beans. At home, my mom and sister and I grow lettuce. Ag isn't just on a farm. It can be at your house growing fresh food. For an example, maybe you are involved with the world of agriculture by growing your own garden, flowers, trees, and beekeeping. Thank you for all your time allowing me to tell you about how ag is in my everyday life. Thank you.
Excellent job, ladies. Made it look easy. All right, and now we are going to move on and hear from our speeches from our Queen contestants. And our Queen contestants and our Queen Division each wrote a 3 to 5 minute speech on why you should come to my fair. And again, this is in no particular order, but we will be hearing from contestant number 1, Kylie Williams.
Coming to the Lebanon Area Fair is the best way to get a taste of what Lebanon County has to offer. A town focused on community. The same community that has surrounded the fair for the last 67 years, highlighting the belief that agriculture is essential to each and every person. Family traditions, new and trendy entertainment, countless agricultural learning opportunities, and the involvement of our youth, who are the future of agriculture as well as our community, are 4 main reasons that make the Lebanon Area Fair a historic and memorable event to many. The Lebanon Area Fair holds tight to their roots, continuing successful traditions and building new ones. Each year, fairgoers look forward to the exhilarating track events, such as the Red Eye Rodeo, where local cowboys and cowgirls can show off their skills, Farmers Night, where anyone can participate in events like the Lebanon Bologna Toss and the Pie Eating Contest. And last but not least, my personal favorite, the Demolition Derby, which is followed by a wonderful fireworks show. In addition to the traditions at the track, the amazing food is sure to be a part of the family traditions if it isn't already. At the Outside Eatery, you can find pork roll and Lebanon bologna sandwiches on pretzel rolls made by local volunteers. You may be full after your sandwich, but you will not want to forget the famous peach sundae made with fresh peaches from Seifert Orchard, or a delicious milkshake made by our local agricultural industries. On Sunday, my fair holds a ham barbecue and a chicken barbecue on Thursday. Both events are extremely popular within the community, but to top it all off, both events help to raise money for the county's FFA and 4-H clubs. The West Hall is full of family traditions, ranging from baking contests, fiber arts, and photography. Each year, one individual is chosen as Homemaker of the Year based off of their skills and talents that they have showcased. And animals are everywhere at the Lebanon Area Fair. 4-H and FFA projects ranging from small to large animals, as well as dairy, open horse, rabbit, and poultry shows. Prior to becoming a member of 4-H and having animals of my own, coming to the fair to see all of the different farm animals was truly a highlight. Where can you ride on the back of a camel and enjoy well-known bands as well as local artists? The Lebanon Area Fair, of course. Although my fair loves to stick to their traditions, they never fail to bring in new entertainment for the growing population of Lebanon County to enjoy. The Eudora Farms Petting Zoo offers camel rides to everyone, and a petting zoo where you can feed and learn about exotic animal species. When you're done experiencing the wild animals, you can experience your wild side over at the main stage while enjoying well-known bands such as Pentagon, Uptown Band, and many more. And over at the newly built Langer Pavilion, you can find entertainment such as a praise and worship service Sunday morning with John Klein, country line dancing Thursday night with DJ Chicken Nugget, and a talent show Monday night. Market exhibitors that have animals spend months preparing their project animals for the fair. My own involvement comes from my experience with my market hogs. Both myself and other hog exhibitors have to go through many steps to get our market hogs to the Lebanon Area Fair. All of the time, money, energy, and dedication leads up to one day, show day. And in the end, no matter what place any exhibitor gets, it's important to be proud of ourselves for all of the hard work that we endure. The final chapter and the most bittersweet day of fair for market exhibitors is sale day. This is where exhibitors have to say goodbye to the animal that they have been dedicated to for months. Lastly, the community surrounds the FFA and 4-H club members at the livestock auction on Friday night by purchasing project animals to fund future projects, endeavors, and education. The involvement of exhibitors and volunteers is what makes my fair possible. As the 2022 and 2023 alternate fair queen, being able to see everything that happened behind the scenes was truly a humbling experience. I have so much respect for everyone that puts in so much work without any recognition. And being able to see firsthand all of the educational and hands-on opportunities that my fair offered really increased my drive to continue to participate in this great summer fair. With all of that being said, you should come to my fair to experience the traditions that have lasted the last 67 years and to expose yourself to the newer exhibits and entertainment. And lastly, to participate in the constant opportunity to learn about your local agriculture. Thank you.
Wonderful job, Kylie. Next, we will be hearing from contestant number 2, Brooke Beemansterfer.
Good evening, and as always, what a beautiful night it is to be here at the Lebanon Area Fair. I welcome you here as we gather in the name of local agriculture to share food, fun, and fellowship as a community. As you observe this annual countywide event, community just so happens to be a key word. In between the hours of peaceful sunrises and bustling sunsets, our ever-evolving, yet always traditional attractions bring our local population together. This generates a sense of camaraderie like no other. Now, as we focus our attention upon this year's fair theme, flourishing with opportunities rooted in agriculture, we recognize the true embodiment of the Lebanon Area Fair. With a multitude of ways to get involved, exhibitors, volunteers, and even guests can full-heartedly explore their interests. A strong foundation in American agriculture makes all the excitement possible. Here at the Lebanon Area Fair, we showcase the local charm of a rural way of life. Throughout our barns and West Hall, you will find baked goods, homemade with love, using PA-preferred ingredients, friendly livestock exhibits who are the projects of hard-working local youth, an assortment of handcrafted items made by local artisans of all ages, and so much more. In the center of our fairgrounds lies our eateries, where friendly volunteers serve meals produced by the product of many local farmers. Towards the south you will find, and probably hear, engines revving and crowds cheering for local legends, as some compete for a trophy and others just to be considered the best entertainment of the night. Towards the west, you'll see smiling children with their bright eyes as they notice the extent of our carnival. No matter where you may be standing on our fairgrounds property, you will find that an upbeat tune fills the air as local musicians perform on our main stage and right here in this pavilion. With all of this and so much more, the Lebanon Area Fair is truly an event for anyone of any age or any interest. Now, excitement aside, the Lebanon Area Fair provides a deeper level of fulfillment. Within my hands lies the very first ribbon I received as a young exhibitor here at the Lebanon Area Fair. Now, while it may not boast a bright color of purple or blue, this ribbon symbolizes something of much more value. This ribbon resembles growth, a continued factor that every facet of our fair promotes. This very ribbon provided me inspiration and motivation for the future, all while establishing a humble beginning to build upon. As the years passed, my accomplishments grew, but so did my character, as the Lebanon Area Fair holds a strong standard of service before self and a strong work ethic. The shiny letters reading Lebanon Area Fair encapsulate an organization which has had a tremendous impact upon my own life and many others. For these ribbons may fade, but the memories and life values attained last forever. Now, with this to answer your question as to why you should attend my fair, I would like to argue that the true question is, why wouldn't you? From experiencing inclusive attractions to being part of a strong sense of community and honest life values, the Lebanon Area Fair is truly an event like no other. No matter what the decision may be at the conclusion of this coronation, you may be certain that I will continue to promote this special event because of the way that it establishes our community beyond our county lines, unifying us in heart rather than location. Thank you.
Great job, Brooke. Last but not least, we will be hearing from Queen contestant number 3, Maggie McAteer.
The Helping Hands of Lebanon County, a community beyond itself. Since its inception in 1957, the Lebanon Area Fair has evolved and expanded over the last 67 years. The fairgrounds come alive with laughter of children jumping from carnival ride to carnival ride, and 4-H and FFA members showcasing their livestock. Volunteers and planners have dedicated their time to each and every individual event that occurs throughout the long week at the Lebanon Area Fairs. Food stands offer a variety of sweet treats celebrating local culinary traditions such as milkshakes and fried bologna sandwiches. The future of agriculture is rooted in a tradition at the Lebanon Area Fair. Far beyond the many months that come advance, in order to plan this year's fair, we have volunteers, planners, and community members that volunteer their time, dedication, hard work, and heart into ensuring that the future of our fair is rooted in success. Wide-eyed with wonder, children clenching onto milkshakes, the participation of 4-H Club and FFA members getting ready to showcase their livestock in the ring to hopefully earn a coveted first place for their hard work and dedication. Exhibitors and artisans showcasing their handcrafted and hand-grown goods within the Lebanon Area Fair. So many opportunities rooted in tradition. So many opportunities that lie within our youth. The opportunities are endless. The Lebanon County Fair is a tradition to our families, friends, and neighbors to honor the region's rich agricultural heritage and lively culture. So wide-eyed with wonder at the Madrid of attractions and mystical animals, who will you be? Are you going to lead with a helping hand as a volunteer, or are you going to be a 4-H and FFA member that provides a helping hand? The Lebanon Area Fair has provided helping hands throughout the past 67 years and has the ability to flourish with the following years to come. So are you going to lean out with your helping hand in each and every event, attraction, and everything in between? So I encourage each and every single one of you to hold out your hand in front of you. Look at the uniqueness of your hand. We all have the ability to live on a legacy of the helping hands of Lebanon County when you come to our fair. You have the ability to use your hand just like our past and present volunteers continue to do each and every day. So why will you come to the Lebanon County Fair? Will you come because you want to make a difference in our agricultural traditions? Come to continue to volunteer? Or will you come to be a part of a community that's greater than itself? A question that is often asked, why you should come to the Lebanon County Fair. Is it the food, the friends, the family, or everything in between? Or is it the helping hand that provides help to those individuals around them? We as individuals have the ability to continue on this legacy of the Lebanon Area Fair while staying in tradition rooted in agriculture. So you should come to the Lebanon Area Fair to ensure that your helping hand provides progress, flourishing in agriculture with traditions that will last a lifetime. So, as you are on your way to the 68th Lebanon Area Fair and Exposition, remember that it's far beyond the sweet milkshakes and peach sundaes. Remember that our fair is built on a community that is rooted in agriculture with traditions that will last a lifetime. And remember, you can be that one volunteer, exhibitor, friend, or family member that will have a helping hand in the future of not only agriculture, but the Lebanon Area Fair. So, why are you going to come to the Lebanon Area Fair? Are you going to put your hand out and provide the uniqueness to help? Or are you going to sit back and relax? Thank you.
Great job, Maggie. And that concludes our speeches for the night. And like I said earlier, standing up in front of a large crowd and delivering a speech with so much going on is not an easy task. And they all did an amazing job. So let's just go ahead and give them all a nice round of applause. Now for the next part of the competition, each contestant will have the chance to answer an impromptu question. So these questions will pertain to our fair. It could be about agriculture in general, or it could just be a personal question. So each contestant is going to come up one by one, and we are asking that you choose one question from the basket. I know you want to answer more than that, but just one. And I want you to read it first. Okay, and then when you're ready, Madison is going to read it twice out loud to the crowd, and then when you're ready, you can give your answer. Okay, so I'm going to ask Madison to come on out. And we are going to start with our princess contestants first, and we're going to start with Coriana.
If you could have one wish, what would you wish for? If you could have one wish, what would you wish for?
Now, obviously, this is a very hard question because if I had to wish for anything, just one wish out of all the wishes that I could wish for, one of the wishes that I would have to be wanted to be granted would just have everybody, all the kids and all the people who are going to make our world's future have at least one chance to see what agriculture is all about. And I would have to say that would be one of my one wishes that I would want. Thank you.
Thank you, Coriana. Our next contestant is contestant number 2, Sage Balmer. Come on up.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would go to this fair because it is one of the best places I think is in this country.
Great job, Sage. Our last princess contestant is contestant number 3. Ellie Eberly, sorry.
Tables and chairs, please go to the North Hall. Thank you.
What is your favorite part of the fair and why? What is your favorite part of the fair and why?
Now, there's a lot of options to pick from, but I would have to say the 4-H show. That's just because I get a chance to show off my talent.
Now we are going to go ahead and do our Queen Division, girls. So same thing, read the question to yourself, and then when you're ready, Madison's going to read it twice out loud, and then when you're ready, you may answer. So we'll start with Kylie, contestant number 1.
If chosen as the Lebanon Area Fair Queen, how would you promote your fair and your community? If chosen as the Lebanon Area Fair Queen, how would you promote your fair and your community?
If I was chosen today as the Lebanon Area Fair Queen, I would promote my fair by using the new technology, such as social media. I would be making posts, and I know I said in my interview about incorporating a scavenger hunt and posting about it to get everybody involved and get everybody out here and to make them see everything that we offer at this fair. So as the Fair Queen, I would use the social media to promote all that we offer at this fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. Wonderful job. Next up, we have contestant number 2, Brooke.
What is a new event you would like to see come to the fair? What is a new event you would like to see come to the fair?
This is a great question. As many of our speeches attested to, this is an event that is rooted in tradition, but at that same time, we have open hearts and open ears to hearing the new ideas so that we can also be ever evolving, encouraging more and more people to come out. So I think a great idea to implement into our annual fair would just be to spotlight a couple local farmers. I know as many of us have exchanged smiles and hellos and just glances in this pavilion, a lot of our local farmers already know about each other, already know about a rural way of life, and just all of the strong life values that coincide with that. But I think as we welcome new guests who aren't acquainted with the agricultural community to our event, it would just be such a special opportunity to share the way of life that we all believe in. So like I said, a couple of days during the fair, maybe just 1 or 2, spotlighting a local family farm of different commodities and to just share with the public and those who may not be as well acquainted with agriculture. This will encourage a stronger support of the industry, which is oh so important to not only our county and state, but nation and global community. So yet again, like I said, just having an event for local farmers to share with non-farmers of what all they do and what all we provide for them would be a substantial opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke. And our last contestant is Miss Maggie McAteer.
If you could change one thing about your fair, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about your fair, what would it be and why?
As we had said, our fair lies in tradition, ensuring that we keep the rooted agriculture in our tradition. I certainly can't say that I would change exactly one thing, but I would maybe modify it, allow it to be more inclusive to other individuals. Something that is near and dear to my heart are children with life skills that might not be the same as ours. They might not be able to speak the same way we do or learn the same way we do because they face other challenges in their life. And the IU13 class at my high school holds a very special place in my heart. They love animals, they love connecting with people, and that's one thing at the Lebanon Area Fair I think that we should provide to the community. The ability to have those resources available to our children that might face other difficulties. Maybe it's a sensory outlet, maybe it's hands-on learning opportunities that are understandable to not only their way of life, but something that they could enjoy. So I'm not too certain that I would change a whole lot, but I would love to modify our fair to be inclusive to individuals that might face other challenges. Thank you.
All right, ladies, the hard part is over. Now it's all on the judges. Take a break. And actually, our judges are going to be leaving us to deliberate on who will receive the title of the 2024 Lebanon Area Fair Queen, Alternate, and Princess titles. And And while they do this, we will be handing out the Lebanon Area Fair scholarships at this time to very deserving and dedicated young adults. So as I call your name up, we're going to hold our applause, but I'm just going to have you stand up here. We'll just line up, and once I read them all, we'll give you all a nice big round of applause. So we are going to start with our barbecue scholarships. So I'm going to have Ainsley Zellers come on up. Haley Grubb. Madison Copenhagen. And Brooke Beemansterfer. For our fair scholarships, we'll have Ava Wright. Come on up. Emily Shuey. Ashlyn Shack. And Amelia Shriver. And let's go ahead and give them all one round of applause. All right, next I'm going to invite Miss Madison to the stage. And there comes a time in every Fair Queen's reign where she must give a farewell speech. But we know Madison, once a queen, right? Always the queen. So we are going to hear from Madison.
Good evening, and thank you to everyone who is in attendance tonight to support the Fair Queen and Princess program. It is hard to believe how quickly time has passed and that I was standing on this stage 1 year ago. This past year has been filled with so many cherished memories, and it has been such an honor and privilege to represent my fair, the agricultural community, and my community. Throughout my reign, I've had the opportunity to attend many events and community outreaches, such as the Anvil-Cleona Community Night, the Cleona Fall Festival, Pennsylvania Zone 4 meeting, Mannheim Farm Show Parade, Myerstown Parade, Veterans Day Drive-Thru, Lebanon Holiday Parade, Elizabethtown and Gratz Fair Queen pageants, the Lebanon Expo and Fair Board Dinner, Gingerbread STEM Adventure Camp, and the WEPA Empowerment Breakfast. I've been asked many times during my reign as queen what my favorite memory was. Each time I always struggle to come up with an answer. Not because it's hard to think of examples, but because I've had so many wonderful experiences that it is hard to name just one. I enjoyed serving alongside the Dairy Court at the Giant Ice Cream Sundae, getting pied in the face with other royalty, Kylie, Chloe, and Mackenzie, the night of Tough Trucks to support the Fill a Glass with Hope organization, handing out ribbons and banners at the shows, getting a tour of the National Christmas Center with Chloe, and having my picture taken with many excited little girls. These experiences would not have been possible without so many different people. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Harrell and Mrs. Bishop. This past year was their first year overseeing the Fair Queen program and being coordinators. I truly can't thank them enough for their continued support of me and the program. They supported me by helping me put together my Fair Queen booth, helping my mom and I navigate the Hershey Lodge and Convention Center, because otherwise we both would have been lost. And they were always reaching out and lining up events for me. You both have made this past year so memorable, and I'm so thankful for each of you. Thank you to my friend Autumn for driving over an hour with me to the Gratz Fair in the pouring rain, to my sister Paige for going to 4-H meetings with me to promote the program, and to both my parents for being my chaperone at various events. I'd also like to thank my friends who helped me with crown hair emergencies in the parking lot before speaking at events. And a big thank you goes out to the Lebanon Area Fair Board for being so supportive of the Fair Queen program. Each board member made me feel so welcome. And I also can't forget about Mr. McGowan and Daryl. Thank you for graciously taking my pictures at the state convention, and for giving up an entire evening to take pictures of Mackenzie, Chloe, and I at the Star Barn. This year, I was blessed to serve alongside my alternate Kylie Williams. Kylie attended many events with me and went above and beyond to fulfill her duties. We had so much fun promoting the agriculture together and attending parades, even if some were freezing cold. Thanks for being my crown buddy and for making time to support me at the state competition as well. I'm so thankful that we got to know each other this year. I would also like to recognize all the people who have helped me get to where I am today. Thank you to Mrs. Siegel, who is my 4-H director, mentor, and sewing leader. 4-H has been a key to my success in speaking and placing well at state and national sewing competitions. Thank you to my ag teachers and advisors, Mr. Hausner, Mrs. Gaskill, and Mr. Grumbine. FFA really helped to spark an interest in the agricultural industry, and it pushed me outside of my comfort zone. I have learned so many valuable leadership and public speaking skills in each of these organizations. Without either of them, I wouldn't be standing up here on this stage. Lastly, I can't forget about my parents and family. I'm so thankful to have been blessed with such amazing parents and family who have raised me in a loving home, instilled a good work ethic into me, and godly values. Thank you for always supporting me in every aspect of life, from Fair Queen to FFA events and competitions, sewing competitions, sports, 4-H rules and responsibilities. They have supported me through it all. This is definitely a bittersweet moment for me, as I will soon be crowning the next Lebanon Area Fair Queen. I value all the opportunities that I was given through this crown, but I'm excited to watch the next queen embrace new experiences. Good luck to each of you. After hearing your speeches and impromptu questions, I definitely would not want to be the one making the decision. Fair Week can become tiring, but I encourage you to make the most of your reign and soak it all in, as it will fly by, and before you know it, you will be preparing to crown the next queen. Good luck to each of you.
Thank you, Madison, for serving as the Lebanon Area Fair Queen. And I know Andrea and Ashley, along with the rest of the Lebanon Area Fair Board, sincerely thank you for all that you have done throughout this past year. We have loved working with you and all will miss you dearly. You have many opportunities that will come your way, and we look forward to seeing where you go. And as part of our Lebanon Area Fair Queen program, Madison will be awarded an $1,000 scholarship, and we will go ahead and do that at this time. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause. To the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to thank a couple of people and our generous sponsors. Without them, our Queen program would not be what it is today. So thank you to the Lebanon Area Fair Board, the Wangers of Myerstown, Light Souls Jewelry, Grumbine's Flowers, Tim McGowan Studios, Hope Wagner for the music, Wanda of Hair Affair, Stockyard Style, and Wildflower on Fox. And this is not on the script, but I just wanted to take the time to thank Mrs. Andrea Harrell and Mrs. Elizabeth Bishop, who are working very hard over there, who are Queen coordinators. And they have spent a lot of time and thought into this event, and whoever is crowned will get to work with them throughout the year, and you're in good hands. So if you two would stop over there, and if we could just give them a nice round of applause, that would be great. Thank you. We will also be taking a brief moment to recognize all the royalty that have traveled from other fairs to visit our Queen Coronation today. So if you would go ahead and stand up, we'll go ahead and give our royalty a round of applause. And I also know that we have some past Lebanon area fair queens in the audience as well. So if you would go ahead and please stand up, we will go ahead and give you a round of applause as well. Thank you. And we also have a very special person in the audience today, and I'm super excited to announce Erica Teagarden, who is our Pennsylvania State Fair Queen, and I'm going to welcome her up to the front, and she's going to talk a little bit of and about her reign this year. So let's give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Like she said, my name is Erica Teagarden, and I am the 2024 Pennsylvania State Fair Queen. I am from Washington County, Pennsylvania. I'm the 2023 Washington County Agricultural Fair Queen. And one part of my State Fair Queen experience that I've really been enjoying so far is getting to see the eastern side of the state. Because I only ever come over this way for one thing, and that is farm show. So have been excited to kind of get a little farther, get to visit a lot of fairs. I believe I'm on fair number 9 now of many, many more. And basically what I do, my job is to promote Pennsylvania fairs. I get to visit a lot of different fairs across our state. Today I'm here, tomorrow I'll be in the northern part of the state, and then I'll be in southern Pennsylvania on Monday. So I have a busy few days here. My August is packed, so please don't invite me to anything in the first 2 weeks of August because I have an event every single day. But I've really been enjoying it so far. I love to meet all the different people. I love to meet all of the fair queens, getting to see all of these contests and meet the contestants, getting to talk to them has been really, really wonderful. I just want to wish the best of luck to all you girls up here and just congratulate Madison on a really wonderful year. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Are our results in? Okay, so we are going to hear now from Hope, who is going to play a little bit of music for us while we wait for our results. right. Thank you, Hope, for the music. And our results are in. And now's the moment we've all been waiting for, so I'm going to invite Madison to come on up. And we are going to give you the results for our 2024 Lebanon Area Fair Princess Division first. And your 2024 Lebanon Area Princess is Coriana Bumgardner. Congratulations. And now we will go ahead and announce our 2024 Lebanon Area Fair Queen alternate and queen. We are going to start with our alternate. Congratulations to Kylie Williams, your alternate. Your 2024 Lebanon Area Fair Queen is Brooke Beeminster. Congratulations, Brooke. All right, can we give them one more round of applause? Thank you to everyone for coming to the Fair Queen Coronation ceremony, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the Lebanon Area Fair.
You want to get up here?
No.
Get your angles?
Yeah, I'm good.